What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Great Talks Wrestling. Hope you're all keeping well and you're ready for another retro review. It's time to talk about SummerSlam 1993. If you're new around here, then smash the subscribe button, like, share and all that other stuff. Really helps the channel grow. Really appreciate everyone's help so far. Let's talk about SummerSlam 93, shall we? And it was a bit of a disappointing show. It did feel a bit like a bit of a waste of time, really, especially back then. That whole Lex Express thing, the whole build up towards it, everything they put behind it, and then it ends like it does. And we'll get to that match in a bit. There were some good matches on this show though. There really were. Especially the first three, in my opinion, were very, very good. The opening match, Razor Ramon, now a babyface. Will say I did enjoy his heel run and I thought it had legs to it. They could have gone a lot more with it and done a lot more with it. But his babyface run was really good as well, and he got over straight away and was really over for the entirety of it. And his first match out as a babyface against DiBiase was very good. Good way to start this run. I enjoyed the match. Right person won, and he moves on from here. Then we get the tag team title match. The Steiner Brothers, the best tag team of the 90s in my opinion, and going up against Heavenly Bodies, a team I did enjoy, an underrated tag team. This was a very good match. Very good tag team match. One of the best tag team matches of 1993. And one of the best matches I've seen so far in the 90s. Honestly, this was really good. I did enjoy it. And to be honest with you, I did enjoy Jim Cornette as well. Find him really entertaining. Yeah, one of my favourite matches of the show. The IC title match was really good as well, and it always is, isn't it? The IC title always steals the show at SummerSlam, and this match was one of the best matches of the show as well. In my opinion, probably the best match if it weren't for the count out finish. That was the only disappointing side. The only disappointing moment really, but you get Diesel getting involved yet again, costing Mr. Perfect this time the match. And we're seeing more from Diesel now. They're letting him get more involved, doing more in outside the ring and inside the ring now. He attacked Perfect after the match with the help of Shawn Michaels. So I'm looking forward to seeing where they go and how much more they let Diesel do his thing in the ring. I'm enjoying what he's done so far, and it's working. I like how they're slowly bringing him in, letting him get more involved, and then we're going to see him in the ring by himself eventually. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Then we get the 1-2-3 Kid going up against IRS, and this was quite disappointing in my opinion. You've built up the 1-2-3 Kid. He's had a couple of wins. He's beaten Razor Ramon. He's beaten Ted DiBiase. So there's some legitimate guys he's beaten. And then he's going up against IRS. And for some reason they felt the need to let him lose. This didn't make much sense to me. I felt he should have got another win here. Keep him hot, keep him going, build him up a bit more. IRS, is he really going to do big things? Not really. It's the perfect guy for the 1-2-3 Kid to go over, in my opinion. And this was quite disappointing. Another disappointing one was Doink the Clown versus Bret Hart. We were expecting to see Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler comes out on crutches. He was entertaining, I will give him that. I did enjoy the heel Jerry Lawler in the WWF. He was entertaining. Completely entertaining. And I enjoyed parts of this. This whole thing with Jerry Lawler, with Bret Hart at SummerSlam 93. Doink the Clown, the match with Bret Hart was okay. Jerry Lawler was funny. Didn't enjoy the Hart brothers at ringside. I felt they didn't need to be there. They just ruined things. Especially Bruce. What was he on? Must have been drinking or smoking something. He was all over the place. Yeah, didn't need to be there. Didn't need all of that. That kind of ruined it for me. But other than that, yeah, this was disappointing. I enjoyed Bret Hart putting Jerry Lawler in the sharpshooter and not letting go. I enjoyed their match. I thought that was really good. But yeah, this could have been better. So it was. I don't think they needed a Doink the Clown match. I think they should have just gone to the Jerry Lawler Bret Hart match somehow. Did they need all the stuff with the crutches? It was entertaining, I suppose, but was over the top a bit. felt they didn't need all of that. Because we got to see the match anyway. They got to what we wanted to see, and the match itself was actually really good. Felt Jerry Lawler could have got a little bit more offense in on Bret Hart, maybe. Could have gone a little bit longer. Other than that, yeah, was okay. But what I expected more from both Lawler and Bret Hart in this. I suppose it's Bret Hart making chicken salad out of chicken shit. This is what the WWF are giving him to do at this time. He should have been in the main event, and he's having to deal with this shit. So I can understand why. But he makes it as good as possible, I suppose. Get a couple of other matches. Ludwig Borger is in the WWF against Marty Jannetty, and always felt Marty Jannetty could have done more, could have been given more of a push, but you learn what you learn over the years, and how he was so unreliable, and his demons, as they call them, yeah, his problems caught up to him, and he just couldn't be reliable enough to be there for a long enough time for them to trust him, I suppose. So it was what it was. This was okay. Jannetty was good enough. Ludwig Borger wasn't great, but yeah, this was okay. Not a bad match, but not great. For some reason, they felt the need that they needed to do the Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez again. They needed to carry on this feud because their match at WrestleMania was so damn good that they needed to have another one here at SummerSlam, and this wasn't much better. It really wasn't. It was probably just as bad. Undertaker gets the win here over Giant Gonzalez, and enough said about that, really. It's Tanker and the Smoking Guns, Cowboys and Indians teaming up against Bam Bam Bigelow and the Head Shrinkers. This was a decent six-man tag, I suppose. Just a six-man tag. It was just that. Just a six-man tag. Thought Luna, Vachon and Uffa were quite entertaining on the outside. Apart from that, it was what it was. Nothing special. Then you get Lex Luger versus Yokozuna. After everything they've done. Lex Luger slamming I can't even get my words out. Lex Luger slamming Yokozuna on the USS Intrepid. On the USS Intrepid. Do you remember that moment? That's where it all started, where they turned him babyface, but they really didn't need to. He was having a decent run as a heel. I did enjoy his run as a heel. Always enjoyed Lex Luger as a heel rather than a babyface. I never felt it worked. Always too cheesy, and didn't really like him as a babyface, and I didn't like this from day one. Never did. Never enjoyed Lex Luger. All this USA stuff had to be someone from the USA to go up against the big bad Japanese man from Japan. Big bad Japanese man from Japan, that works. Not really. If you ask Bobby Heenan, it was a hip toss. The match itself was okay. Yokozuna, I rate him. He was very good. Jim Cornette worked as his spokesperson. I enjoyed him. Over Fuji, I felt Yoko needed someone like that, so that really helped him. Yeah, it was just weird. Like, he wins by count out. He knocks him outside the ring. He wins by count out, and then all of a sudden celebrations kick off like he's won the title. That's what made no sense at all. You're thinking, after everything they've done, this whole Lex Express thing, in touring around the country, getting the whole country behind Lex Luger, trying to shove him up our asses 24/7, and you're thinking, yeah, they're going to put the title on Lex Luger, and then they go and do this finish. It felt really flat. You felt this was Lex Luger's moment, and it wasn't. It really wasn't, because he didn't win the title. But they made it out like it was. Like he'd won the title. Like the way they celebrated at the end, they pick him up, all the fat wrestlers come out to the ring, they're all celebrating, they're putting him on their shoulders, parading him around like he's won the title. But he hadn't. He'd only won by count out. He'd beaten Yokozuna, but he'd won by count out. And takes him a long time to have another shot at the title. I think it's WrestleMania. We all know what happens there. This was disappointing. If they had the moment right there to put the title on Lex, and they decided not to for some reason. Maybe they saw what I saw, that he sucked as a babyface, and Yokozuna was actually really good as a heel, and he had time. But other than that, this was had a few good matches, but overall, yeah, disappointing SummerSlam to say the least. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like I said, and you've watched the whole thing, thank you very much. I'll see you next time for another retro review. I think it's WCW Full Brawl. See you later.